Hi, I'm Fred Tutman. I've been the riverkeeper on the Patuxent River for 15 years. I'm charged with running an advocacy organization that mobilizes citizens to protect the state of Maryland's longest and deepest intrastate river. Boats are absolutely fundamental to what we do at Patuxent Riverkeeper. We use boats on scientific missions, we use boats for water testing, boats haul equipment up and down the river to help us maintain the Patuxent Water Trail. But most importantly, the boats themselves serve our patrons, our members, and supporters of the organization in ways that provide greater access to the river. And it's utterly important, vitally important, that the boats we use are safe and well maintained. So while we use kayaks on the river to help get our members out for educational missions and such, most of the long-range tasks we have to do on the river require motorboats, and we run 3 different types of motorboats for various purposes.
We learned early on that Patuxent Riverkeeper needs to use a variety of different boats for different purposes because of the conditions on the Patuxent. We have lots of canoes and kayaks that are rented and used by our members, but for river missions requiring more speed, greater range, and transportation of equipment, motorboats are essential. The shallow areas of the Patuxent in the central portion of the river require the use of a small skiff or flat-bottom boat that's lightweight enough to operate in shallower depths and in the fresher water to be found mostly in and to the south of Jug Bay. Our current motorized aluminum boat is a 16-footer, and it was purchased in Franklin, Tennessee in 2007. This durable boat has been renovated and repainted several times. It's powered by an 8-horsepower motor that was donated by American Honda, and it's lightweight enough to run it up onto a beachhead or land in places with no dock. It can carry 2 to 3 passengers plus a pilot. The boat can be trailered virtually anywhere in the watershed and launched from a concrete boat ramp. Its maximum speed is around 5 or maybe 6 miles per hour, which of course makes it a very short-range vessel. Its weight and hull make it vulnerable and risky in high winds or rougher waters. This boat currently needs a new trolling motor, minor welding repairs to its metal hull. The older and rusting trailer also needs a brand new axle and some welding on the structural frame. The boat also needs a new bilge pump, a new battery, the electrical wiring needs to be overhauled on the trailer, and there may be some work needed to repair waterlogged or damaged decking and flotation material that tends to get saturated and degraded during winter storage. We have a donated 22-foot Grady White boat powered by an outboard motor. The boat was donated to Patuxent River because the previous owner did not want to invest in repairing or replacing the engine. The boat's rated to carry up to 6 passengers, and a local marina generously donated the labor and time to rebuild that original engine, and a grant from Norcross Wildlife Foundation provided the mechanical spare parts needed for that repair. Today, the boat needs a thorough cleaning after sitting outside and exposed to sun, rain, snow, and trees for a period of years. It also needs some minor repairs and upkeep to the electronic and other systems. The gas tanks need to be flushed and treated for impurities since the boat's been sitting for so long, and the accumulation of tree sap and other residue needs to be scoured off the boat's decking and exposed surfaces. Lastly, our newest acquisition, thanks to a generous grant from the Marpat Foundation, is a 22-foot pontoon boat, which we hope to use for educational and tourism purposes on the gentler, upriver portions of the Patuxent. We need to make some upgrades to this boat in order to use it for our purposes. We have staff presently studying for a maritime captain's license, and the boat will eventually need to undergo a Coast Guard safety inspection. It needs new life vests, improvements to the safety deck railing system, bench seating for group trips will need to be added, enhanced lighting, a secondary and backup engine system, and spare batteries. There's also a minor leak in one of the aluminum pontoons that needs to be sealed and welded. Our plan is to host tours using the pontoon boat eventually, but it'll hopefully also be upgraded to an environmentally friendly and more efficient electrically powered boat. These are the 3 motorboats in the Patuxent Riverkeeper fleet, past, present, and future. These are the boats out there helping to protect this river, educate people about it, and providing public access to all for a clean and healthy Patuxent River. We would appreciate any contributions you can make towards our goal of raising $20,000 during 2018 to help defray the costs of operating, maintaining, fueling, insuring, and keeping these delicate and complicated pieces of machinery both in legal compliance and in maximum safe condition to support our overall work of protecting the Patuxent River. Thank you for your support.